一个能力，使用自然有动作，會消耗腎上腺，有些能力就自然咁緊。第二本知識書就可以提升啦。我探索海姆命格呢招技，快速替換 L1R1 指定。呢個都係呢個，我覺得。會唔會死嘅？
做乜唔跳落啲水度啊？
我以為跳落啲水度啊，點知跳唔中啫。
Around the poles, and as we can all see from our window, an aurora borealis that never burns away. Unfortunately, we are stumped as to why this is happening, and if we cannot find an answer soon, it may change the way we live, the way we communicate, even the way we evolve forever. Dr. Circa went on to say,
新聞主播
Bought you more electrolytes. Oh, new and improved citrus flavor.
Thanks, Sean.
點解好似唔同咗樣嘅喎
？How do we fix this?
我入唔到去嘅。
How are you the key to everything?
呢度唔可以入去嘅咩？
You're a long way from home, Eivor.
乜都冇得用喎。廁所？去廁所？
I'd rather walk into town than use this. Layla, you can't run away from this.
超，冇得行。走啊！走啊！走啊！走啊！走啊！有奇怪嘅聲啊！搞笑，冇得入去。
Someone's got mail. An invitation to a fair in Concord. Bring your best crop and you may win a prize. Tempting. Probably bought this in a coffee shop somewhere in Concord. I'm not going anywhere. Not yet. I should do this more often. Relaxing.
Wow, 即係啲反光同嗰啲點真係撈亂晒。
It's beautiful. But it's not normal.
好似咁主要 search 咁樣
入嗰間屋度喎。
槍啊！打爛隻槍啊！
呢隻槍？
劍。
呢隻槍？你係個好厲害啊你，咁叻勁啊你！
又行翻嚟呢度。
Would love to play around, but I have bigger things on my mind.
Wow. 好似失控咁樣嘅。
Did you get my tea?
Some quality stuff here.
Mint tea is not actually tea, Bex. It's an infusion. It's really just dirty, minty water.
I don't care what you call it, Sean. Did you buy any?
Of course I did, love.
Hey, sorry about pulling you out. The generator was sputtering.
That's fine. I needed air.
How is the Animus data stream? Comfortable?
Felt pretty stable after a while.
唔同咗樣。
Good. Just give me a sec and
都係
you
嗰
can
個
jump
嚟
back
嘅咩？係之前嗰個嚟嘅咩？
係咯，係應該係嗰個嚟嘅。
吓？
Another satellite came down. Did you see?
I did. One of Abstergo's.
That's good.
Well, most of North America just lost its GPS service, so depends what you mean by good, really.
Right. Even when we win, we lose.
Okay, we're all set. Whenever you're ready, you can jump back in.
You mind if I put some music on?
Go for it.
Cool. Sean has been busy.
真係辛苦晒，扭嚟扭去都扭唔中啊位。
Sean, what do you make of the grave out there?
Well, it overturns a few hundred years of scholarship about the first Europeans to set foot in North America. Apart from that, it's just a bunch of muddy bones, isn't it?
Can we talk about this thing on my neck for a second?
Ah, the mood stabilizer.
邊度嚟
Yes.
It's not harmful, is it?
咩啊？
I mean, I feel good,
下面
but I want to make sure there's no
你講金色嗰個
side
嘛？
effects.
There
喺
shouldn't
個
be.
山度
It's only blocking outside signals.
係啊，
Passive
下面嚟
effect.
㗎，
So the staff doesn't, you know,
唔使爬㗎。
mess with you.
Sean, what happened last year, I had no control over
快
it.
嘈咗先。
I tried to resist.
I understand. And your old team? Maybe they don't. But we've seen that sort of thing before. Still, if you want to work with us and get to the bottom of why the world is about to end for the second time in 8 years, then you wear that thing until we say otherwise. William's orders.
I know. It's not a problem.
It's just a few more weeks, yeah? Just until we figure this out.
You're right. I know you're right. You gonna put this in the fridge, Sean?
Of course. In half a minute.
Remember, tomatoes go on the counter, not the fridge. Please enjoy your stay. Remember, all the garbage must be packed out, and please water the plants once a day. Yeah, I won't remember that.
哇，點解係喎？佢依家先至。
Sean, don't forget to water the plants while I'm under, okay?
I'll add it to the calendar. I'll tattoo it on my leg.
I went through hell to bring you here. It had better be worth it. That's quite nice. Soothing. Let's have a look.
哇！自動向左行，勁！
女咖啡因秘藏地圖。阿納克斯塔德以東有隱藏的財寶，將透過加德納之眼注視着你。阿納克斯塔德。呢個好似個人樣，好似人咁樣。呢度東啊，邊個阿納克斯塔東？
記唔到啲地名，鬼聲盲記。 全部都係譯音。咪啲村仔嗰啲名嚟㗎，啲城鎮嗰啲名嚟㗎。你睇下正方形嗰啲名係咪？佢哋嘅菱形嗰啲啊，你 zoom 埋去，佢有菱形有個名㗎嘛，喺隔離。你上返去隔離嗰度睇，開頭嗰度見到正方形、菱形嗰啲位。菱形嗰啲位咪有名嘅。
好唔明顯，真係集寫好乸唔明顯。
係嘛？連張地圖都好難睇啊！
係啊，之前啲方法睇咪好咯，真係。
仲差咗做得。
係啊，真係差咗，唔係講笑，絕對唔係講笑。
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
好，開地圖試。
No, come on, Sean. Turn that thing off.
Oh, hold on. I like what you said there. I want to get this for posterity. Say it again, nice and loud.
Seriously?
Sure, come on. If nothing else, it'll give me leverage with your old man.
Ah, that's your angle. Nice. What I said was, I wish I hadn't been born into the Assassins. I wish I had chosen this life. Is that good enough?
Sure, but why is that?
Because choice is the central idea of our creed. It underpins everything, right? It's about free will. It's about seeing the evidence before you and saying, yes, this is what I want. Or, no, this isn't for me. But when you're born into a group like this, or any other, like I was, you get mixed signals. You get told over and over again, this is what we believe. These are the rules. This is reality. No deviation. And if you question it, oh, they look at you like you killed a puppy. That's hardly free will. It's a weird irony when free will is your central belief, but nobody wants you to believe otherwise. I don't know how to say it exactly, but I always thought there was something self-destructive about our creed. If free will is the most important moral guidepost we have, we should be free to ignore it. To choose submission, for example. You know what I mean? Like, we should be free to side with the Templars. If it's really my choice, I could do that.
Right. It's almost self-refuting. A democracy could democratically elect a dictator or choose to get rid of democracy altogether. Within our creed is the seed of its own destruction. That's what makes it powerful, I think. And fragile.
Right. The more freedom you have, the more risky it is, you know? Anyway, my dad has mellowed over the years, but he was strict when we lived on the farm. He ran a tight ship. I never got the impression that I was free to choose my path forward. Our creed, our tenets, they were drilled into my head. By the time I was a teenager, I was following these rules out of a sense of duty. This was just what we did.
That happens to a lot of organizations over time. Stagnation sets in, you know? The fundamentalism.
Yeah. Following the rules becomes more important than achieving whatever goal you set out for yourself. And people start to lose sight of the reason the rules exist.
That's called deontology, or a form of it. Following a rule for its own sake, and not for the consequences it has.
Yeah, but that feels backwards, doesn't it?
Well, I think so. Following a rule is the easy part. Praying, taking a sip of wine, munching on a wafer. Rituals that give comfort.
But that's just going through the motions. It makes people feel like they're doing something. When the hard work is, well, actually getting off your ass and doing something productive. I think people just want boundaries. Tight boundaries. They want to see the four walls that pen them in.
I don't disagree.
Anything outside that, anything that makes life more complex, that's scary. That's why I envy you. You chose this life. You went through that process and you decided, yes, I believe in this.
Sure. It didn't stop me from being an insufferable know-it-all as a teenager, but I see your point.
I would have loved to have been a know-it-all. I knew nothing. Not until you guys found me. Yeah. It wasn't until I met you, Bex, and Lucy that I knew. I knew I wanted to be an assassin.
Oh, thanks, Des. Come here. Bring it in, bud. I don't normally like touching, but I'll make an exception now.
I am not hugging you.
You sure? Because I smell very nice today.
Can't you just turn that off?
Dang.
Layla, thought you might be interested in this. Conversations that Bex and I had with Desmond back in 2012.
哇！仲要撞一下。
Squarey circles or
應該試過全
writing
部
big
啦
poetry.
啩。
But he did have some interesting insights into his time in the Animus and what it means
我
to be an
變
assassin.
態啊！
Anyway, have a listen. You might find you and he had similar experiences, so, well, let me know what you think. Unless it's to tell me I sound like a total brat in these recordings. If that's the case, just say nothing. I mean, I did have a slight cold at the time I recorded these. That's probably why I sound odd. Anyway, okay, I'm done anyway, so turn off. Turn off. Oh, it's actually just a button. Sorry, here we go.
搞笑。
Hold on, I'll just set this here.
Do you guys record everything we talk about?
Not everything, but you've been using the Animus so much, I thought this was a good chance to learn some things about prolonged exposure.
So I'm your guinea pig.
No, my guinea pigs are all dead. The Animus was too much for them to handle.
Cute.
Can I ask you about the bleeding effect? Any recent flashes? Any memories resurfacing?
Yeah, the usual things. Ghost images of Altair and Ezio a few times a day. Nothing intrusive, just brief moments. They pass quickly, almost without me noticing. Like a figure in the corner of my eye. Or remembering a dream from the night before. I did have one extended hallucination a few days ago. It was Ezio. He was older, around the time he left Cappadocia. He was standing on the deck of a ship, alone. And through him, I could feel an intense regret or guilt. And it felt to me like he'd had a loss of faith in himself, in the creed, like he couldn't keep it up, couldn't stay true to his ideals. And as I watched him, I thought, is this the moment he decided he was done being an assassin? It felt like it. Anyway, most of my visions have been brief, lasting just a few seconds. They're like complete memories of small moments that appear suddenly out of nowhere, fully formed. It's a strange feeling.
Okay, anything else?
I'm starting to see Connor now, too. Though I hear his voice more often than I see him. I'm sure that will change.
即係鹹油窿。
Oh, yeah, and yesterday, just before bed, I had a memory of being on a beach in the Caribbean with a bunch of sailors. Or maybe they were pirates. I don't know. No idea.
Huh, I'll look into that. And how do you feel in general?
In general? Well, I feel older, for one. Much older. And it's strangely comforting. I'm collecting the memories and skills and thoughts of so many people. I feel like I've lived a few hundred years or more. Is it possible that if I do this for too long, it'll push my own memories aside? That I'll be everyone but myself after a while?
It's possible. That's called identity substitution. It's happened before, but it's rare. And someone with your background shouldn't need to worry.
My background? You mean someone with my genes? My abilities?
You have Isu DNA, and that lets you see things and do things and withstand traumas that other people can't.
And I can suffer in ways that others can't. That's not something to be proud of.
You mean the apple?
Yeah, it has a pull, Bex. It tugs at my brain, it talks to me, teases me, drives me mad. And what I did to Lucy, God damn it. Nothing is worth the damage I did. The pain I caused.
I know, but you're special. That's the point.
I'm not special, Bex. I'm lucky. That's all.
I understand.
We're assassins. It's our creed that makes us different, not our genes, not our blood. Anyone can join us.
That's true. But let's leave that aside for a second. What I want to know is, have you ever had any Isu memories resurface?
Isu memories? I don't think so. I can't even begin to imagine what that would feel like.
I think you'd know if you did. Maybe one day, you might be able to induce something.
Jesus, let's fix the world first, okay? Before we start digging up my ancient ancestors.
Deal.
With my luck, I'll be related to some third-rate Isu like Sisyphus or something.
Way to aim high, buddy.
Hey, you gotta.
Nè, 有本事啊，跳啊！跳過嚟開街。
哇！極光啊！lock 咗。
好恐怖嘅事真係，喂，唔好再咁玩啦，我怕驚喎。
之前嗰啲人。嗯？嗯？
Feeling okay?
Better. But I'm worried that it could happen again. The two data streams.
I can't promise it won't. I barely understand it myself.
It felt like two minds, fighting over one brain. It hurt like a shotgun to the head.
Right. There's something about this Viking's DNA sample that feels dense, noisy.
Could it be the staff? Interfering somehow?
How do you mean?
My headaches, my temper. They started the day I got that thing.
I hope you're not making excuses for, your friend.
Jesus, no. I'm not.
Sorry. Just take it easy. And if you feel yourself slipping again, let us know.
I'm trying. I really am.
Wow, 暖爐啊！
Be nice to sleep in a real bed when this is over.
我中意呢啲暖爐啊，可以不停係咁熱住啲嘢。但係點解暖爐側根會有蜘蛛網嘅？
All right, time to go. Norway to England takes about a week by long ship, so I'll scrub ahead. Layla, you okay?
Sorry. Can you play the message again?
We have the transcript if you're looking for something. I can
No,
go and...
I want to hear it.
Okay.
I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just... That message led us here. To this place. To a Norse grave in North America. So those bones out there are the only lead we have. Our only chance at fixing this planet before it's too late.
Here it is.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams, I see an end to the doom
Unsettling, that is.
That pulse in the message. Are you sure it's just coordinates? Nothing else?
Nothing I can find.
Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go.
啲英點可唔可以蒙？
正。
烏啊烏啊！哇！真係呢個點真係高啊！呢個北極光啊！
I'm glad to see any land at all, and will be happy to have my feet on solid ground again.
We must not rush our landing. All you see here is Saxon territory. The Kingdom of Mercia, largely unpacified. There will be eyes watching us from the trees, with bows drawn and traps set. We must be wary. Randi, dig in your oars, all standing.
Have you spotted something?
Not yet. But let us go ahead to clear the path of any dangers. Then follow our lead when the sun brushes the horizon.
其實呢個傳染真係冇咩意思。你唔喺城嗰度啊，喺個荒山野嶺嗰度去玩嘢喎。
Sigurd, do the sons of Ragnar know that we're coming?
They do not, for they will not scoff at our visit. Of the 4 kingdoms in England, the sons of Ragnar have settled only one. The rest is ripe for the taking.
Do we mean to join their army?
No. We will speak with them, get the lay of the land, and carve this country into as many pieces as we see fit.
哎呀，終於有草地啦！
Is that what passes for a town? Plain brick in a single rune to their timid god?
That rune is called a root, Doug. The cross upon which their god was sacrificed. It sits atop a monastery, a place of worship.
That cross killed their Christ, and now they display it in worship? Bizarre.
We carve idols of our gods and make wishes before them. Like our sacrifices to Odin, the One-Eyed.
But we do not worship the wolf that kills him. That is the difference.
Whatever strangeness we see in these Saxons, they must think the same of us.
The hammer! Now there is a symbol worthy of a god. A bolt of lightning would take that cross clean off.
咁細隻艇仔。
Look there! What are they doing?
Ritual drowning.
Baptism, Doug. Are the ways of Christians really so unfamiliar to you?
Not at all. I simply forgot. Someone has to keep the conversation up. It must be priests and worshippers alone in that place. We could storm this port with ease. Sack it without breaking a sweat.
Is there much in the way of treasure there?
Always! They shape precious metals and cut jewels to their gods. There will be a fortune there.
Later, Dag. There will be time enough for raiding once we have settled.
Ah, 打劫教堂。冇嚟過。
Way forward is blocked by a chain spanning the river. We must remove it before pressing on.
A chain? Can we cut through it?
It's too thick for access. But there must be a way to release it somewhere in that camp.
I will go.
And I will be right
有冇話
behind
佢哋做乜要去英格蘭嘅？就係
因為佢哋個王向第二啲王下跪啊嘛，話唔再做王嘛。 咁佢阿哥冇得做王，跟住咪話走咯。無指示嘅啲提示，好似仲差過近時。嚇！點解要我咁多箭嘅？即係有嘢啦，擺到明。哦，終於有新石仔啦！係咪新石仔嚟嘅？哦，有啤啤嘅。
家姐攞呢個。
北極熊。
攞呢個武器打啤啤係就係。
北極熊啊，有勁啊！
我戇居係咪？就成球。
I should be cautious around here.
唉，頂！喂，撳唔到上去嘅。
This chain is huge and poorly anchored, it appears. I might be able to shoot it.
冇得轉過去嘅。
聽兩下嗰啦，討厭。
The path is clear.
Chain is away. Hey, boy, back to the boat. We should be close now. Barring anyone.
我唔驚你嗰啲，有本事你跑過嚟，跑快啲啊！我打入城鎮。
哇，好慢啊！啲動作，啲好鈍啊！
我隻啤啤跑得好快啊！
係啊，好快啊！快過隻馬，跑慢啲都唔使。
We press on until we reach our goal. We cannot afford another surprise. Now be on your guard. It should not be far.
Gods, I'm ravenous. I hope they have food and ale on hand when we arrive. We should have sent word ahead of us, Sigurd, to get something on the spit.
If Halfdan, Ubba, and Ivar Ragnarsson are lacking food,
你有冇搞錯啊？
哇！隻啤啤卡咗喺中間啊！ 就係拱佢，再衝埋去，拱佢。
驚你啊！
點解你會有啤啤嘅？我都未見過啤啤啊！
你晒譜咁樣拱我落街，係我拱嘅啫，通常係。
哇，好香！
will not crumble to dust. All things end on. The ruins are not warnings. They are a testament. Look there, just ahead. Where the sons of Ragnar make their camp.
At last, we find our feet on steady ground.
Sigurd, hold back. Something isn't right.
Good eye. There's too little movement for an army. Only tents and a few men.
Not the army we hope to find?
No. Let us get a closer look.
Once my light burns out, will you lend me your strength? Everything over the cliff. The farther you go, the better the chance of reaching the next world.
Is that how it works? Why is everything packed in straw?
Those are not Norsemen. They're too ragged and soiled.
We should proceed on foot, lest they spot the boats.
Dag and I will go together.
We all go. If they are friends, I wish to meet them as a yard. And if they are foes, then we fight them all, together.
That contains a bowl given to me by Hamlet the Black, after I put an arrow under King Sigtrygg's left arm.
That sounds like quite the shot.
Who are these men?
They speak with twisted accents. English, no doubt.
Stark, Eivor! On me!
哇！終於可以聽翻啲英文啦〜
Oi, what's this? A mess of filthy Danes befouling our riverways?
哇！咁嘅，會重口音啊！
I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg. And you are...
Men who do not take kindly to Dane invaders creeping into our camp. You'd best move along, pagan. Spare yourselves the slaughter.
You threaten Norsemen with a play of swords and expect us to cower?
I have been 8 days at sea without a drop of blood to wet my axe. So spare the chatter, buckaroo.
即係成扎人就唔再留喺挪威，出咗去英格蘭。
係啊。
Let's finish them! Kill these heathen bastards!
You have what you wished for, Dag.
咦？哦，豈有此理啊！哇！啊，點樣擋啊？
係嘅。暗箭。
係喎，唔知呢啲暗箭喺邊度嚟喎？喺邊啊？啊！見到啦！
依家暗即係。
哇！暗到一個點啊！暗到爭啲睇唔到啊！真係。同埋咧嗰個。
你重嗰個咩啊？
哇！銀紙啊！銀紙啊！銀紙啊！哇！有咩攞啊？冇嘢攞嘅。
我諗緊會唔會食紫雲就嚟打機咧？唔會打我係咪要去到呢個地步咧？
唔關事，係隻 game 真係做得差。
Have a look around, all of you.
都唔係今日嘅事嚟㗎啦。
唔係啊，上次一隻玩冇頭暈
I will check the
喎，冇
longhouse.
事喎。
冇頭暈得咁快啫，咪有人
我
暈，
嗰次玩得幾鬼耐都冇事啊。
有人都係暈。啊，點解嗰個點解又唔同咗嘅？嚟咗呢度之後，
啊，起碼都唔會一白蒙蒙先啦。
Right.
唉，啲白蒙蒙啊，真係陰公，撞晒，
真係撞下到，
認一認。
真係認啊！真係撞到，又係白點，又係嗰點白色嘅，真係我哋命3次。
攞嘢嗰個位又係白點，成個天都喺度飄啲白色嘅點落嚟，
佢黑蚊蚊，
成撞晒。
Right. I will check the longhouse.
You with those Pickens as well?
Sigurd, Dag, in here. Those men are prisoners.
係點樣樣？點樣？咦？點樣？
You there! Untie us! Let us walk and we will not hurt you!
Quite bold in those bindings. I like your spirit.
We are very agreeable people, I promise. You need not kill us.
Peace, friend. We have no need or wish to hurt you. What are your names?
Yenli. I'm a merchant, not a bandit like those others. And this is Rowan.
Rowan, that's right. I'm a stable hand, that's all. I keep horses and, well, I did, till those brigands sold them off.
They meant to sell us next, as slaves to the nearest bidder. But I ripped their eyes out before I let that happen.
And how did you find yourselves here?
We came to trade with the Sons of Ragnar, at Halfdan Jarl's asking. But they were gone when we arrived.
Unbind them. You know the Sons of Ragnar?
Aye. Sold many a mare and stallion to the brothers. Good men. Always paid me fair.
From the look of this camp, they've been gone for some time. Where will you go now? What will you do?
Rebuild my stocks, start anew. I have friends and allies across the land to aid me, but it won't be easy.
Every town and village needs a stable to keep horses fit and trim. I'll find my footing again. Somewhere.
What are you thinking?
We could use their skills as we get settled. Having access to trade and someone to tend our mounts would be a boon.
My thoughts as well. Any friend of the Ragnarsons is a friend of mine. Right, Dag?
Whatever you think is best, Sigurd.
Janli, Rowan, I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg, son of Styrbjörn. This is Eivor and Dag. Both of you are free to go, but more than welcome to stay if you're willing to pull your weight.
We'd be happy to, if only to get back on our feet.
Then let it be done. The Raven clan welcomes you. From strangers into friends, into family. The others have arrived. Come.
I have a good feeling about this place.
Honored family, friends, welcome to your new home. Fine work. A longhouse to rival any I've seen.
你可以過嚟啊！
應該會過翻去嘅咧，跟住。
應該可以啊，照飛嘅啫，應該可能啩，或者未得啊，睇埋條片先啦。
Sigurd, I give you England and its 4 kingdoms. Mercia, East Anglia, Northumbria, and Wessex. From the few plans and maps I discovered here, I believe the sons of Ragnar have pushed further into Mercia, here. My scouts will soon tell me if I am correct.
And where are we?
Here, in this unnamed copse of trees.
Unnamed? We cannot let that stand. What will we call this place?
I might have an idea. Ravensthorpe, the village of ravens.
I like it. The poet in you sings once again. One day this name will be known throughout all of England.
A name is only a beginning. If we want renown, we must build. Expand.
Agreed. We should begin with a forge. Can you help Gunnar get working again?
We'll need cargo, supplies.
For that our neighbors will provide, whether they wish to or not.
Scarcely arrived, and now we must raid.
We cannot master this land merely by asking.
I'll go and speak with Gunnar now.
Good work, my dear. What else have you found?
Short notes, mostly. Scraps of plans, old letters, a few runestone messages. It took some time to decipher the mess and piece it all back together.